Head to another Game 5. We'll find out after this. Welcome back to another phenomenal esports competition. This is the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. Puckett and Mr. X bringing you Optic Gaming versus Strictly Business and SB. They didn't go down without a fight in SND or that uplink game, but Optic's got to be proud of the way they closed that out.
Optics, they got to feel pretty comfortable. They're in control of this series. Thought they probably should have taken the S&D as well. Kind of gave some rounds away to SB, but just to give you a quick update on what's going to happen, the winner of this match will play FaZe Red. So FaZe Red takes out Envy in 3-0 fashion.
Envy's
very
done.
Strong performance out of FaZe Red. Yeah, so Envy and Optic Nation outside the top 8, and I believe also that next match, that FaZe Red versus whoever wins this, will be for a spot in the top 8 as well. So, you know, 4 of the teams that we all thought would be in the top 8, I mean, they are struggling to make it there. Only 1 is actually going to make it.
My predictions are wrecked. No DCM, no Epsilon, no Envy, no Optic Nation, and we're going to find out, will it be no Strictly Business? Optic Gaming can make that happen if they get a win here and capture the flag and close out this series. But Dito, he could go off at any moment. You see his best game mode is capture the flag. He's the Slayer on this squad, and he held a top 5 KD overall at both 2013 and 2014. The man's got to get it going here in 2015, though he's been very inconsistent today. Yeah, he's been up and down all day long. I think he would even tell you that. Going into a Biolab CTF, can expect to see him running that assault rifle, and I think the battle's going to be between him and Formal, who can lock down those lanes. And you see right there, that's a good sign for Strictly Business. You said you needed Dito to get going, and he had the highest CTF KD during group play for this SB lineup with a 1.58. It's extremely impressive things out of Dito. So we're going to be starting the game off with Dito from Strictly Business. He's sticking with the bow. He's put the IMR away for good, it seems. And we'll see what his plan is off the break. I have to say, TR on this map played absolutely phenomenal, and they had a player in the same situation that Dito is in. He was watching kind of green side, always watching the flank of his teammates, while the other 3 were constantly pursuing the objective. Yeah, Dito just trying to watch that overextension. It's actually going to be a player from Optic Gaming
taking the strictly business flag. It's going to be Crimsix. He's going to be trying to work his way over towards purple, and he has teammate support in front of him. As long as they can get these cuts in ice, this should be a flag cap early for Optic Gaming, and his teammates pick those kills up. Optic Gaming with a flag cap right off the break. Great sign there for Optic.
Yeah, 37 seconds, not a bad time there for your first flag of the game. They are making a statement here, and they are trying to just finish strong. Scumpy opening up 4-1, a 2 spree, looking for a third. He will be stopped. That was John causing problems. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it's Formal just grabbing it and dipping out. Nadeshot's going to get one cut, cleans up Fizzerp. The flag is pulled by Strictly Business, though, and this is a huge one-on-one for Neslo to survive.
Yeah, Neslo, he's going to be taken out in his own base by Krim. That flag's going to go back. It's going to be Optic Gaming putting another one on the board, and Strictly Business, they need to get things going quickly here because this could get out of hand. We've seen Optic Gaming time again. You know, they get you early, they put you in a bind, they make you play, you know, a little bit, desperate. You know, have to overextend a little bit more, challenge things you don't want to do, and once they do that to you, it's pretty much over.
Someone from the COD stats team, please find out, was that back-to-back 37-second caps? I'm pretty sure we've seen 2 there to open things up. Optic Gaming now doing damage in the middle. It's Krim clearing out the biolab, doesn't see anything. Meanwhile, Formal, once again, he grabbed that second flag, and with this route this time around, though, it's going to be solid defense from Dito, and Dito needs to do that all side long if they want to stay in it.
And also a little bit of an interesting change from Optic Gaming. You're going to see Formal, looks like he's going to be running an ASM1 here. They're going to give the AR job over to Nadeshot. So we saw this a little bit at the North American Championship. It wasn't working too good. They switched it up, put Formal back in that AR role, but right now, definitely working. As you see, though, Fizzerp looks like he's going to be able to get this flag on the board for SB, so they're going to answer again. They needed to do that. I mean, once Optic Gaming gets a big lead on you, you're out of the game at that point. You have to play desperate, and you're not going to beat them that way. So Fizzerp making a nice play to keep SB in this game.
Fantastic flag route there from Fizzerp, and even better cover from his teammates. You saw not everyone from Optic died. However, they were forced back for a moment, bought enough time for Fizzerp to squeak it in. So 2-1, a 1-point game separates these two teams, and we'll see what is going to happen in the final 2 minutes and 13 seconds of side number 1. At the half, we will switch sides and go at it for another 5 minutes. For here, though, it looks like the Slang dominated by Optic, and look how little interactions Dito has been in. Just six kills and deaths combined.
Right, Dito playing a very slow-paced game, just kind of play some base defense, even though hasn't really worked for the Strictly Business lineup. Obviously down a flag. It's going to be Neslo trying to make a play. He's actually going to be able to pick up Scump, and Fizzerp gets on that machine gun turret, trying to make something happen with that. He's going to be taken out by Neslo. Looks like he's going to have one teammate covering behind him. It's going to be Dito. Should be able to put this one in. He's got one player to beat, and he's going to get it home. So SB going to tie this one up in the first half. Scump's going to come in, pick up a kill. He's going to run this flag towards the green plat. It's going to be John. Only player that can really contend with that. John picking up 2 huge kills right there to return that. Neslo with another one. Fizzerp, he might be able to pull this towards snow and get an easy cap. It looks like he's trying to bring this towards green plat. He has to bring it back towards ice, and he is going to be trapped by players of Optic Gaming.
It's going to be up to Neslo to keep it alive, and that flag is returned. Dito doing a great job back at the base. Stuns one, kills the other, coming back for the flag carrier, and he just lights up Nadeshot there to keep the flag at home. Dito has been the difference maker. We called him out before this game started, really performing well. And you got to give props to Neslo and Fizzerp, really keeping that pressure on the objective. John always in the middle, getting the cuts.
And you got to think maybe Optic Gaming considers making that Formal back to the AR switch for Nate. I think Nate is really good on CTF when he can sneak around, get flanked. We always see him makes a big play on the flag, you know, picking up 1 or 2 kills, able to get in, sneak around, pull a flag out for the team. I think that would suit it better for Optic Gaming than Formal running that submachine gun. You want Formal to really force those engagements to be able to take out tons of players.
And it looks like John will fall in the biolab, going back over to Optic for the final 20 seconds. We got Scump and Scumpy looking for maybe one last pull. Instead, Optic just wants to prevent their flag from being taken. You can see a member hanging out inside the base, and Scump is looking for kills. The flag's pulled with 5 seconds left, and that's just to pad the stats because there's no way they're getting it home before halftime. All tied up, man, after a great start from Optic Gaming in the first minute, 14 seconds basically. We saw some dominant play coming in from SB's Neslo, John, Fizz, and Dito.
I mean, you got to be pretty happy if you're an SB fan. You know, did not look good for you at the start of that game. You're able to make a comeback, tie it up, going into the second half on Biolab, but really, for Optic Gaming, Formal and Nadeshot really got to get up there with Scump and Crim. Scump and Crim leading the way by a large margin for this Optic Gaming team right now.
The Crimbot, you said he's still the best in the game. I'm not going to disagree with that. Let's see what he's up to coming off the break. Double nades going in. Neslo's going to pick up first blood as he takes out Scump. Nadeshot and Formal, though, answering right back, and Crim is going to spot an opponent. I like this positioning here, though, from Fizzerp. Just going to bait some players in, gets one. Now looping behind a second. That's going to stop the push. 3 down for Optic, all set up by Fizzerp.
SB doing a great job stopping the offensive pushes of Optic Gaming. It seems at times, you know, Optic able to get 2 or 3 players dead for SB, and 1 player for SB able to go pretty big on the defensive end, pick up 2 or 3 kills, let the teammates spawn up, and they're able to get back on the offensive. It's going to be interesting to see, though, if they move Dito out of this base a little bit more here in the second half. It looks like he's going to be in mid Biolab, just watching that purple cross, trying to pick up some players, using those stuns to check, seeing where players are. We saw Farico Impact do that a lot on CTF. Back in Black Ops 2 with EMPs, it's going to be Dito using stuns here to do that for Strictly Business.
Great reaction time from Formal, keeps him alive, but the Optic flag has been pulled. It's in the hands of John. Formal and crew have now swarmed into the SB base, and he will be your flag runner. Look for the return coming in from Scump. He's going to be the first to challenge. Gets one. 2 more defenders, though, before he can get that return. And here comes the flag fight. Nice kill from John to stay alive.
Yeah, John doing a nice job defending himself. Dito picking up some kills for SB, and John is actually going to challenge this flag carrier. It's going to be Neslo coming in to save him. Formal's got to get out of there. Formal's going to get taken down, but so is John. Both flags back at home. That was a very dangerous situation for OG. And you see Scump making a big play there with a melee right to Neslo's face, pulling the flag out towards Snow. He's got teammate support, but there's 1 player in purple, could potentially make a huge play. It's going to be Crim able to take John out. This should be a flag cap for Optic Gaming. Put him up by 1 here. 3 minutes to go. Optic looking to close this series out.
Over to Crim now. Crim, flag in hand. Gonna find one. Now with the flag, he's gonna be moving over to Snow. The cuts. They got 1 player in front, 1 back at home. But do they know? Yes, they do. It's Formal clearing the way, and that's another cap. Optic pulling away here once again, starting off the round very hot. Can they keep it up, though?
They got to close SB out, though. SB not going to go away easy. And right now, you got to have Dito go on the offensive. See John, he's going to pick up a kill. He's going to get another one, and he's going to be able to pull this flag towards purple. They're going to have 1 player to beat. It's going to be Formal. He's able to take out John, so it's going to be Dito. He's going to have to get the flag. Great defensive stand from Nadeshot and Formal. Scump in the kill feed as well. Optic should be able to stop this Strictly Business attack.
Man, even if SB gets knocked out here, I think John is definitely an MVP nominee. But if you're not winning money, how valuable is it? We're going to see Fizzerp trying to get in. Can't get much. Neslo trying to protect as well. Not going to happen. Dito rotating back, but Optic's going to happily grab their flag and run it back through Snow. No one in position to stop it. But if they can get a return here, they got an opportunity for a counter cap. It all comes down to John getting that kill, though, and he's not going to in time. 3 capture lead in favor of Optic Gaming. Matt, this is looking like it's all wrapped up.
Yeah, if SB is going to make a comeback, they have to pretty much get a flag right now, and it's very difficult to see that happening with the way OG playing, really locking down those lanes. And you see Crim and Scump doing a nice job getting to the SB base. Really nobody in sight from SB giving a challenge, and this is huge right here. If Optic Gaming wins this stalemate, they're going to take this one easily. I still think, though, no, minute 15 to go, 3 flags up. It's pretty safe to say Optic Gaming has this. As you see Crim make a nice shot right there onto John.
27-19 is Scump with 2 captures. Crim 23-15 with 2 caps of his own. How do you counter that?
You don't. That's the problem. You're going to need a full team effort, really everybody going off if you're going to counter that. And SB didn't get that this game. It's unfortunate. They've had a very good run so far, but it looks like Optic Gaming is going to take this one.
Want to congratulate Strictly Business for getting this far in the tournament, but it looks like their run has come to an end. Optic just playing it out for the final 40 seconds, 35 seconds and less remaining here as it continues to tick down. Nadeshot is looking to see who he is going to be fighting. He's going to take on everyone and win those battles. Crim and Formal in the kill feed. There was Scump as well. Everyone adding some kills to their feed. And taking a look at the numbers, not a bad score across the board for Optic Gaming.
Nope, everybody from Optic Gaming chipping in to close out Strictly Business here. Just a phenomenal performance from Optic on this CTF Biolab.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is done. Optic Gaming moves on to the next round.
Yeah, that next round matchup is gonna be massive. Puckett gonna be going up against FaZe Red. Team, a lot of people thought this would be the grand finals of this event, but it's happening a little bit early, and it's gonna decide, I believe, who makes it into the top 8. Tons of storylines with that one. No Krim versus Aches. Aches versus Krim. Parasite looking for his second ring. Can't wait for that one. It's gonna be great to watch.
A fantastic matchup, so many great plays in this one, but to recap it all, let's send it over to our friend